Hi, everybody. Thank you for clicking on this video, wherever you are, on Facebook or Instagram. My name is Matt, and I teach here at Joy of Yoga. And starting on March 1st, for the next 4 Mondays at 7:30, I'm presenting 4 different Yoga Nidra classes. And kind of wanted to talk to you all a little bit about the Yoga Nidra I'll be presenting, because there's tons of different stuff out there on Yoga Nidra, how it being like a yoga power nap and all that kind of stuff. And I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown of everything I was going to be doing. Not everything, but some of the stuff, what I was going to be doing, and what I kind of understand Yoga Nidra as. And the practice of, like anything in yoga, Yoga Nidra is practice, and it's also a state. And the practice leads to a deep state of conscious sleep. That's a practice of Yoga Nidra. And then the state of Yoga Nidra is a state of complete effortlessness. And a lot of texts say it is similar to, akin to, parallels to the state of samadhi, which is the 8th limb of classical yoga, is laid down by Patanjali. And it complements a sitting meditation practice very nicely. So you can do them both, have both a Yoga Nidra practice and a sitting meditation practice. And there are 5 general outcomes that they say, and these can all be threaded together, and one can lead to the other. But the 5 outcomes that a lot of folks will point out are the healing, transformation, improved cognition, or learning ability. So they said they'll put people in a Yoga Nidra state, or get them into that kind of liminal state, and they help learn a new language, or advanced mathematics, or solve a problem, something along those lines. And there's sankalpa, or resolve, something you want to achieve, and also then spiritual awakening. So all 5 of those things kind of thread together, I find. It's ultimately Yoga Nidra. The practice of Yoga Nidra leads you into sort of like that liminal in-between state of waking and dreaming. So the actual class will be about an hour long. Starts at 7:30, goes to about 8:30. I'll try and keep it around those if it gets late at that time. But we'll start with like a 25-minute or so gentle yoga practice. And then we'll sort of lie down in Shavasana, and then we'll have a 30 to 35-minute Yoga Nidra. And the Yoga Nidra I'll be presenting will follow the same thing, same basic outline each week. 8 stages. There's settling in, kind of like you do in a yoga class. Even it's my teacher, when I were talking about this, and she's pointed out that Yoga Nidra is a lot like an asana practice for your nervous system. So you get 2 yoga practices in the same class. Sounds awesome to me. When you settle in, sort of bring yourself to the present, then you make your sankalpa, your resolution, and it can be something as simple as, I will be relaxed and content, or something, if something you want to achieve in the next year or so, however long, that's something you can also use. And that's repeated 3 times. And then you would come to the rotation of consciousness, where you'll go through each side of the body, starting generally with the right thumb, and then moving through the hands, up the arm, down the right side of the body, and then go to the left side, the hand, up the body, down the body, and then the front side and the back side, to sort of bring that more deep relaxation. Then after that is breath awareness, which can be a simple pranayama, like visualizing alternate nostril breathing, or it can be something as simple as counting down from 10 to 1, and just promoting that deeper and deeper relaxation, putting the mind into a more receptive state. And so after the breath awareness comes the awareness of sensations, opposites, generally hot or cold, or heavy or light. And what that kind of serves to do is balance out the hemispheres of the brain, and sort of bring some unconscious things to the forefront. and allows you to get, from my understanding, better control over some of those feelings, not only in that more receptive state, but also when you are awake. But after that awareness of sensation comes a visualization, which can be something as basic as you'll just get, different words put together, water, air, tree, wind, just to sort of, again, bring more of a peaceful state of mind. And so there can be that, or it can also be a scene where you're like walking through a park or walking through a forest or floating on the ocean, which is a really lovely one, but we'll probably do at some point. And then after that visualization, you'll come back to restate your sankalpa 3 times. Now that the mind is even more receptive than it was, helping it take root a little bit more, that thing that you wanted to choose to do. And then after that, you sort of, like a yoga practice, you move back out from that liminal state into the waking world, call it the externalization. And the whole thing takes about 35 minutes or so. There's some where you can, be able to do it for an hour, which sounds pretty awesome if you can do that for an hour. But ours will be about 35 minutes at the most. And yeah, so if you think that sounds like something you guys would be interested in, you can sign up for all 4 or one at a time, depending on your time frame. We're doing it in studio and on Zoom. And if you do come to the studio, even if you come online, you guys will get emailed the recording you'll have access to for a week, so you can do it more than once if you really enjoy it. And yeah, so if you all think that sounds fun, I hope you join me Mondays in March. To sign up, you can visit www.joyofyogastl.com, go under the workshops and series tabs, and it should be under there. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day wherever you are, what you're doing. When I'm recording this, it's February 21st. It's about 50 degrees outside, which is awesome because it was 0 degrees 2 days ago. But like I said, hope you guys are having a fabulous day wherever you are, whenever you see this, and see you guys soon. Thanks.